Hey everybody, welcome back to Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers. I'm Cody.
I'm Kelsey.
And on this episode, we have obviously someone new, Kelsey. She's been on the show once. This is my now wife.
Hi.
And so we we recently got married, and Robbie normally is on the show with us, but he is doing baby duties. He just had his baby recently. Yeah, super excited about that. Odin is here. That's his baby's name, Odin, and
Can't wait to meet him.
can't wait to meet him and go out to visit out there in Arkansas to see Odin and Michaela and Robbie. So, but we're doing an episode. We wanted to finish out the St. Pete episode because we only did part one when Robbie was here for our wedding, actually. And so we're going to finish it out. And me and Kelsey went to the distillery in Florida.
Yep.
And we had a really good time there.
They were really awesome there, and the whole distillery was super cool. It was full of local art from local artists, and it was pretty cool. If you're in the area, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, it was a cool spot, and I think they're doing a lot of improvements there. So it's probably even going to be better than when we were there about a year ago.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go ahead and pour it right on the rocks right in front of you here. So we're at the bar, everybody.
Yeah.
We were at the bar when me and Robbie did it, but we're a little bit more, I'm a little bit more set up than I was when me and Robbie did it before the wedding. I got the lighting here, so we got a bunch of whiskeys. I'll move the mic down a little bit, but we got a bunch of whiskeys on the shelf here, and then they kind of wrap the whole perimeter of the back wall here. The couches right here. But those are all whiskeys that we've done on the podcast. So those are all kind of in order per se. Some of the bottles I haven't even finished yet that we've done on the podcast, but they're basically in order. And so it's pretty cool. I'm excited about it. And
Get more shelving up.
yeah, got more, gonna have more shelving and everything. So what do you think?
I think I poured too much, but
Yeah, it's okay. We're not doing the traditional 4. We're only doing a half episode today, so it smells good.
sweet smelling.
Really vanilla, a little oaky.
That rice spice smell.
It does have that a little bit. It's got also some of that little smoky on it. So
Sweetness reminds me of Florida.
well, cheers.
You can definitely taste the smokiness when you
Oh yeah,
take that first sip.
that's actually pretty good. I like the way that is. I think it's got a nice blend with the smoky and the vanilla.
Yeah.
And I think it's not too, like before it was a little hot, like when we had it neat. Right off the bat, it was just a little hot, but it was still a lot of good flavors. It had a lot of citrus when we had it neat.
Yeah.
From what I'm remembering. So you know, I don't get the citrus as much
So what's
on the rocks.
It's like almost a butterscotch taste, like caramel butterscotch smoke. Look, it's interesting.
Yeah, a little bit of that at the end there. Little,
It's coffee and butter.
yeah, a little toffee or something. Oh, interesting.
Nuttiness.
Yeah. Good take. My glass or the cube's pretty cute, clear.
Yeah.
It's eating the ice kind of quick, not too bad actually. Yours isn't too bad. So it's not some whiskeys really chew up the ice faster than others. Some don't. It's just I don't know exactly what makes that happen. Maybe the proof, possibly, but I feel like I've had higher proofs that don't eat it away too that quick. So I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but probably the makeup of the spice and the rye and yeah. Anyways, pretty good. So from what I remember having it neat, I think we gave it a 4.
Okay.
Neat.
Mhm.
You are kind of the guest, but not really. You're.
It was in the background, like I usually am.
Oh yeah, you were in the background. If you watch that episode, everybody, Kelsey's actually sitting on the couch. You can't really see her for most of the episode until the very end. You kind of see her get up, but she was listening to us on that episode. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Excited that everyone's here.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna let you go ahead and review this first. Yeah, I've pretty much killed mine already. It does lose the flavor too.
Yeah. So the isolates.
Mhm.
It's definitely diluting it.
Quickly, yeah.
For this, with the smokiness and everything, it's good. It's my favorite. So give it probably like a 3.8, 3.9.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. I'm a little lower. I think it's so far it's not holding up as long as I would thought it would have in the ice. It's losing a lot of the flavor really quickly. It also lost that citrus that I remember from the neat, which I enjoyed that. It had a nice finish with that citrus. So I'm probably going to give it like a 3.5, 3.6. So with our scores combined, we're probably looking at about 3.6. You're 3.7, you're 3.8.
3.5 to 6.
Okay, we'll call it a 3.7, mid 3.7. So not bad.
Yeah.
I prefer it neat so far, but everybody's different. So, you might enjoy it on the rocks more, but not too bad.
It's been a while since I've been on. So.
Yeah. The last episode Kelsey was on was Dickel Rye, which I have it right there.
Number 9.
Yeah. So, yeah. Been a minute. Okay, so everybody, we actually decided we're going to do this whiskey in a specialty cocktail. And we decided to do a Moscow Mule. So, Kentucky Mule. That's right. Technically, yeah. Correct. So
Moscow Mule whiskey.
exactly, yeah. So we're gonna give that a go, and see how. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully this is a really good drink. It was decent in an old fashioned. I think we gave it a 4.2.
Okay.
So the smoke and the citrus and everything, it actually was a pretty dang good old fashioned, which was nice to see. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pour that in Moscow Mule or Kentucky Mule.
All right, so here we are with our Kentucky Mule.
Yeah.
What this is the 2 ounces of the bourbon. We got half an ounce of lime juice and then topped with ginger beer. Usually there's a mint garnish on there, but
We apologize. We
Yeah.
don't have a mint garnish this time, but cheers, huh?
oh,
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Smokiness with the citrus and the ginger.
Mhm.
It's really good.
Yeah. So I would have to say the citrus does come through.
Yeah.
In this one, I know there's lime and everything in it, but if I can, it's different. The whiskey has definitely got some sort of impact on that. And like you said, the smoky, it actually mixes well with this. And I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Kentucky Mules are one of my favorite drinks, so I think I was a little weary, but it turned out a lot better than I thought.
I'm laughing right now because I can see Robbie. He did not like the ginger beers.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But he also used the crappy brand,
He used super cheap ginger beer, so.
which it probably played a little bit of factor, but
Did he try the Moscow Mule at the wedding?
I don't know, to be honest. So we had 2 drinks at our wedding. We had the it was an old fashioned, but it was called the Ironside Old Fashioned. And then we had
Not there.
little Viking nod there. And then we had
Fizzing Whizbee.
Fizzing Whizbee, which
Potter.
was the Moscow Mule, and little Harry Potter twists for our cocktails at the wedding. It was kind of cool. But I don't even know if I did, to be honest with you. I think I might have had one.
Yeah, Randy kept it pretty filled up with the.
Yeah, Randy, which is Kelsey's best friend, she never left our side, and it was like a drink every 5 seconds. So thank you, Randy.
Yes.
I got a little
Cheers.
tipsy there. Yeah, that's good. I might like that better than the old fashioned. I don't know about that, but
I think the ginger beer helps bring out different flavors.
yeah, it is
so.
very. I don't know. It does help with, like you were saying, bringing out different flavors, but it's better than a lot of whiskeys that I've had in the
Meals.
meal. So, I haven't had a ton, but so far I like this one.
Yeah.
And this meal. So
this one's doing it for me. So.
So I am wearing kind of a special shirt.
Oh yeah.
I got this on our honeymoon. It's just a little iguana from Riviera Maya. Anyways,
pets while we were there.
Yeah, we had when we were at the at our bungalow, we had 2 iguanas. One we called Sandy. Sandra. Oh, that's right.
Big Mike.
And Big Mike, because there was a big male one, kind of like this one, that just kind of hung out and he kind of just watched over all the female iguanas, so but we had a good time.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, it was a good trip.
Very relaxing and got to go to some of the cenotes and ATV in the jungle and then
the Tulum ruins.
Yes, part of the Mayan ruins. That was bonkers. It was crazy. Yeah,
it was really cool to see all that. If you haven't been, I definitely recommend going down to the Riviera Maya area, Tulum. That area is really really nice.
Yeah.
Really good time. All inclusive resorts there. And we've never experienced anything like that before.
No.
That's our first real
all inclusive.
Yeah, anytime getting away that's.
Yeah. We usually do a few days here, a few days there.
Yeah.
We went to Scotland and you moved around a lot and
Yeah.
So this was way more relaxing, staying in one place and we needed it.
Yeah, after the year of prepping, getting ready for that wedding, it was very needed vacation. Yeah. So I'm enjoying this. I think so far I would I would actually give it the nod. I would give it the nod over the old fashioned, even though I really like the old fashioned.
So what did you guys rate the old fashioned at? What you can remember?
4.2.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.2. Everybody was the old fashioned. I would give this. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not done with the drink yet, everybody, but I'd probably give it a 4.3. And maybe because I do like ginger beer. Maybe that is. I mean, this ginger beer that we get is pretty good.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Cock and Bull.
Cock and Bull.
Yeah.
It's a weird name, but it's a good ginger beer. I enjoy it. It comes in glass. It's not like in a can or a plastic or anything.
It's like a 4 or 6 pack. And
yeah, it's a pretty good one. I've found. So yeah, 4.3 for me. What are you thinking?
I was gonna say 4.4. So
ooh, okay. How do you feel about settling on 4.3 then?
4.3. I'll okay.
You're okay. Okay. So we're gonna come down. We'll be at a 4.3 just to level it out.
Yeah.
And that's a solid score.
It is.
This is the specialty cocktail, so it doesn't account for our overall score of the actual whiskey overall. It's just kind of like a side thing that we do, but still really good.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah. Now, we've been watching
a few shows.
So we're gonna get into just a little bit on a show right now. And we've been watching 1923, which is a spinoff from Yellowstone. It's a prequel. There's actually a prequel, which is like 1883, something like that.
Something.
We watched that one. That one was good. I actually think this 1923 is better so far than the other prequel. I like this one. It's got Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
I enjoy him, and I can't remember her name. She's famous actor. She's amazing in this. His wife.
Yes.
I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but if you know, you know what I'm talking about as soon as you watch the show or see a clip of it. But so far, really good acting. She's probably the best actor so far in the show by far. We haven't seen a ton of Harrison Ford. He's a great actor, but
yeah,
you know,
1880 like helped set up to how they got to Yellowstone.
Yeah, exactly. This is the middle. Yeah, this is kind of like the middle of that transition to get to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I love this backstory of all the characters in this. It's like the whole show. There's not a dull moment in this show so far.
It's hard because it's one of those that aren't done. We're used to being able to just like watch a whole season.
Yeah, we have to watch it episode by episode, which I mean, we grew up doing that.
I know, but
we're not like this. We're not like the new generations that just get to watch a whole season, in one sitting. We grew up actually watching episode by episode, but we have been spoiled of late with shows. But I kind of like it because it gives you that like suspense.
Yeah, it adds to it.
For the next week. It also kind of sucks because you want to watch it, but it's all good to me. I got other things to do.
Other shows to watch.
Other shows to see, other things to do. But
no, I'm not finishing it in a day.
So far it's been good. I think it's on episode 4.
Yeah, we just finished 4.
We're not gonna spoil anything, but it's just high action,
Yeah.
Just a lot going on.
It's a good all around story, so it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
It's action, it's still got romance, it's still got family, obviously, with Yellowstone.
Yeah, it kind of goes back and forth between a couple little stories with different family members
which makes you not know which Dutton family is the family that
I would say if you get a little confused, I would look up the actual there's a family tree. You could look it up on Google or something, but there is actually a family tree. We were a little confused on who's who and who's this kid and what's the family tree deal, and it actually kind of put things in perspective actually, and makes it a little better so you know who's who and what's what. So yeah. So it's a good show so far. I'm excited about it. Yeah. So anyways, everybody really enjoy this. We're gonna probably be doing another episode. I'm not sure when Robbie will be back. He's gonna have as much time as he needs to spend with Odin and Michaela and be a family man, be a daddy. So whenever he decides to come back, he'll come back, and we'll probably have another episode with Kelsey, with all of us on here, because we love having Kelsey on. She's great. She brings a ton of perspective, and she can actually pick out things better than me and Robbie. A lot of times, different tastes. Everybody has different tastes, but she's really good at picking out some of these undertones that we kind of miss sometimes. I definitely see that a lot. You're good at that.
Yeah, it's my bathing.
Yeah.
My bathing background.
So I went ahead and went over the scores, and the overall score ended up being actually a 4. So it's right on a 4, just below a 4, but it's right at a 4. So we rounded up 3.99, something like,
966.
yeah. So it's a 4 overall. You know, we haven't done it in Coke. I'll probably try it in Coke, you know, on a side note, later on, just see how it is. But I don't have much left of it. And to be honest, it's really not that easy to get. It's a Florida company, and they don't distribute out here, so it's not easy for me to get. And it's not easy for Rob to get either. But we really wanted to do this podcast for Old St. Pete because we went there. We liked the distillery. We liked the people we met there.
They were awesome.
They were awesome
They're very knowledgeable.
to us. They're knowledgeable.
The distillery came out and talked to us, and
Yeah, I did meet the head distiller there. Excuse me. And
just our you could call him bartender, I guess. I don't know. Tasting.
yeah, I mean she was super knowledgeable.
Concierge.
She was I can't remember her name.
I know I wrote it down because we wrote a good review about her.
Yeah, we did.
So
We put it on the Yelp.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then one of the other travel sites, but she
was great.
And
she helped us out, and you know, poured us all the whiskeys, and they have a lot of good stuff. They have rum, they have gins, really good gins. I'm not a gin person, Kelsey is. You know, they had some kind of like orange.
Oh, it was the orange liqueur.
Liqueur.
Yeah.
That was really good. It's like an old fashioned, but
when
you mixed it,
yeah.
It's really good.
We got some of that.
We did buy some of that.
Tippies.
Yeah, and we bought some of their rum, and then I brought 2 of the whiskey bottles. I brought one of their. Oh, you drink that one already?
We used it for drinks for hot apple cider with rum in it.
Oh, cool.
Really good.
Great place, cool people, and I'd recommend going. We already did, but
St. Petersburg is like an up and coming area, so the main road of it, but on your way in to do St. Petersburg, it's definitely worth a stop. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
cheers.
This was a great episode.
Glad I could join. And
yes.
Hopefully, I'll be on again soon. But
you just gotta tell me.
Pick up another whiskey.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. We've only scratched the surface of you know, how many whiskeys there are, you know, and there's so many things we would love to do. Blinds, you know, versus tons of, I want to do more blinds personally, and just bring more content. But please share, comment, go like our page, subscribe, you know, to our YouTube. You know, we appreciate that. Is, you know, and we appreciate comments and feedback, because it's nice to hear, you know, if we're doing something that maybe we could improve on, or it's nice to hear. So, yeah, it's also nice to hear, you know, feedback, you know, when you guys like a certain thing that we're doing or whatever. That's nice too, because you know, we don't know. We're just having fun, and trying to you know, see what whiskeys do well in what cocktail or neat or on the rocks, or you know, because there's a lot of different other ways besides neat. Neat's is great. I mean, I would recommend to try every single whiskey neat first. You know, but that doesn't mean that whiskey's the best way, and you know, neat, you know, it may be better in a cocktail, and that's kind of what we want to find out. There's definitely differences, and we've found there's some really great whiskeys that are cocktail whiskeys only.
Yeah.
You know, you can drink them neat, but they're not as great, you know, but they're really, really good in a cocktail or something, or the opposite, you know.
The best part is you get to experiment, and
yeah, and then you know, you get those overall, you know, just all around good whiskeys, you know. So anyways, cheers everybody.